Shalom Yesharallah. First and foremost, honor give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ruchah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to those Akim that's preached the word in all truth and sincerity. Alone to Israelite foreigner brothers that like the heathens. But the line of outside goes back to the nation of Israel, which the nation of Israel are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans through the prophecies and curses of Deuteronomy 28 chapter and throughout the Bible. So this is your brother Yakar, a mile from the branch of Great Millstone, LA camp, back with another video. Today's video will be entitled, The Lord will preserve the elect during the time of famine. I'm just going to go into account and go into some precepts, and Lord willing, you brothers and sisters out there be edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemon Shai. And I'm going to start off in the book of 1 Kings, the 17th chapter, and read verses 1 through 6. Now, during this time period, this was during the reign of wicked northern kingdom King Ahab, and his wife Jezebel, and they were killing all the righteous prophets of Yahweh Shemon Shai. And during this time period, this was when the prophet Elijah came on the scene, which he was a great prophet of Yahweh Shemon Shai, and I just want to go into how during this account, when it was a famine, on how Yahweh Shemon Shai was providing food and water for the prophet Elijah. And the Lord's going to be doing the same thing in the time of Jacob's trouble for his elect men of Israel, And when you start off in 1 Kings 17 and verse 1, it says, and Elijah the Tishbite. Now, when you define Elijah's name in Hebrew, it's from the Hebrew word Allah, which means my God. Allah means God, and Yah at the suffix of a Hebrew word means mine. So my God, So let's go back. And Elijah the Tishbite, who was of the inhabitants of Gilead, said to Ahab, as Yahweh God of Israel liveth, before whom I stand, there shall not be dew nor rain these years, but according to my word. Right, because it was going to be a famine. Because back in the ancient world, we relied on Yahweh Shemon Shai for the rain, so the rain can, cause our crops to grow, so we could be able to eat, the produce, And during this time, it was a famine for 3.5 years, because our Lord Yahweh Shai, he had referenced this account. And when you read Luke 4 and verse 25, and it reads, but I tell you of a truth, many widows were in Israel in the days of Elias, which Elias is the Greek way of saying Elijah, when the heaven was shut up 3 years and 6 months, when a great famine was throughout all the land. Right, so it was a famine during this time period. In 1 Kings, the 17th chapter, it was a famine for 3.5 years, So that was a very long time of a famine, And when you go to 1 Kings 17, go back to that verse 2, it says, and the word of Yahweh came to me, saying, get thee hence and turn thee eastward, and hide thyself by the brook Cherith, that is before Jordan. And it shall be that thou shalt drink of the brook, and I have commanded the ravens to feed thee there. So he went and did according unto the word of the Lord, for he went and dwelt by the brook Cherith, that is before Jordan. And the ravens brought him bread and flesh in the morning, and bread and flesh in the evening, and he drank of the brook, man. So this is a miracle, man. Yahweh Shemon Shai was provided for Elijah, because this is not far-fetched either, for a raven to come bring you food, because I've seen it before on TikTok videos, and ravens are very, very intelligent animals. They have great troubleshooting skills. They are able to solve, problems and stuff. And, You know, they're very, very smart. You know, so this is not far fetched, man. You know, but this account shows the power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. And the Lord can do this all over again for us in the time of Jacob's trouble. Lord willing, we be of those men. You see? Because when you go to Isaiah chapter 65 and verse 13, and it reads, "Therefore thus saith Yahweh Shemel Shai, Behold, my servants shall eat, and the Lord's servants are his elect, his prophets. But ye shall be hungry," right? So the Lord's elect is going to be eating, but the ones that's going to be hungry, it's going to be 2/3 of Israel and these heathen nations. It says, "Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty." So, you know, these people, they're going to be thirsty too. They're going to be greatly dehydrated, you know. But the Lord's elect, his servants, the prophets, they're going to be good. Now, the Lord is going to test his elect, you know. And the Lord may have his elect go a couple of days without eating. But remember, the Lord knows the elect's breaking point. You know, the Lord will never put more on his elect than they can't handle. And we know, you know, the Lord always comes through on time, you know. So, you know, the Lord is going to be with his elect. But continuing on, "Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed." So it's going to be two totally different spirits in Jacob's trouble. The spirit of rejoicing and the spirit of being ashamed. You know, the Lord's servants going to be rejoicing because they're seeing the downfall of their enemy, Esau, Edom. This kingdom, because once Jacob's trouble comes, the elect is going to be rejoicing because that's the downfall of Esau's kingdom, of America. You know, once that MOTB be made mandated in America and throughout the whole world, according to Revelation 3 and 10, you know, once that comes to pass in America, you know, then Yahweh Shai is near, man, to Lord willing deliver us. So the elect is going to know that, and that's going to cause them to rejoice, you know. But the ones that's going to be ashamed, you know, downtrodden and, you know, beat down, destroyed, cast down, you know, it's going to be 2/3 of Israel and these heathen nations. You know, they're going to be without hope, man. The Lord's going to forsake 2/3 of Israel, you know. Verse 14, "Behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit," man. So yeah, man, it's going, because, hey, the Lord, man, so once again, it's going to be two different types of spirits, man. The elect is going to be singing for joy of heart, because it says in Job 5, it speaks about, let's just get that real quick. I think it says, "In famine thou shalt laugh," something like that. You know, Job 5 and verse, let's see. Yep, Job 5 and 22. "At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh." So this is going to apply to the elect. So the elect is going to have a hell of a spirit in Jacob's trouble, because for you to laugh, you know, in the time of destruction and famine, that would mean that, you know, you have a strong, you have a different spirit on you, man. And that different spirit on you is going to be the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai. You know, so while these people suffering, getting destroyed, and, you know, suffering famine, the elect is going to be out here laughing. You know, because remember, the Lord said, "I will laugh at your calamity." You know, and the Lord is going to be laughing through his prophets. You see, it says, "Neither shalt thou be afraid of the neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth." See, why? Because the beasts of the earth, what's it going to say? "For thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee," man. So that, you know, Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to cause things to be prosperous for the elect in Jacob's trouble. You know, for you to be in league with stones of the field and the beasts in the field being at peace with thee, that means the Lord got a special spirit on you, man, to be able to be like that, to have the different elements and beasts of the field cooperate with you and be in good standing with you. That's That's going to be a spirit from Yahweh Shai is going to place upon you, and people going to see something that's different about you, because that's not going to be happening for everybody. These people they're going to be getting destroyed by these beasts of the earth and getting mauled to death and stuff, man. But it says that no plague shall come nigh thy dwelling. 1,000 shall fall at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Roughly paraphrasing. So hey, it's gonna be the elect gonna be good, man. And I'm not saying it's gonna be a cakewalk, but hey, the scriptures speak about deliverance for Jacob, the elect of Israel. But this is Proverbs 10:3. The Lord will not suffer the soul of the righteous to famish. And famish, when you define the word famish, it's from the Hebrew word ra'ib, which means to be hungry, be ferocious. To allow one to be hungry, allow the hunger. So the Lord is not going to have the elect starving out here, man. Like these people, because suffering, starvation, that's a example of being forsaken by the Lord. And the Lord's not going to do that with his servants and prophets, man. The Lord is just. It says, but he casteth away the substance of the wicked, man. Right. Because the substance, let's define our word substance, it's from the Hebrew word hawa, which means desire, destruction, calamity, wickedness, So the Lord's going to be destroying all these people's counsels, their ideas, what they're going to come up with to try to help them cope with the plagues and Jacob's trouble. The Lord going to destroy all that, Go destroy their houses, go destroy their food supply. But it's going to be all good with the elect, man, So, and let's read a different translation. When you go to the NLT version, the Lord will not let the godly go hungry, but he refuses to satisfy the craving of the wicked, man. Right, man. So the Lord's going to be with his elect in JT, Jacob's trouble. So yeah, I just want to make a lesson on that. Lord willing, I was edified. Till next time. Shalom.